Hi everybody, welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm Jimmy and this is Neighborhood Bees. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Good to see you again. Today, I'm not working honeybees. I'm working chainsaws and log blanks. Let me read the fortune and then tell you what I'll be doing today. So today's fortune, and my book got covered with honey on the back. I got to wipe that off. Could be licking the back of the book. Anyway, it says, a phone call to a good friend will ease your mind and lift your spirits. A phone call to a good friend will ease your mind and lift your spirit. Doesn't even have to be a good friend, a friend. A friend from the past, a friend from previous employment. I know my friends and I, like the guys I knew that I served with in the Navy from all over the country. And of course, we might have served on one ship or one duty station, and we've been in touch still, over the years. And every now and then, it's worth a good phone call to check in or a text to say, hey, how you doing over there? They're in Arizona, Connecticut, Florida, everywhere. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a really close friend because you're probably talking to them more often anyway. So, but yeah, just check in with some of your friends from the past and let them know. And it does really feel good to know that they're doing okay, or if there's some assistance you can give them, so be it. Anyway, so that's the fortune for today. But what I'm gonna do today is, I got a drill here, got my chainsaw, or my small chainsaw, not the big one. And I got these log blanks. I'm calling them rounds, but if you remember, I cut down a tree, or I had the tree cut down, but I cut it up. Here's the tree that I cut down, but that's just what's left of the, I got to get that ground down. But I cut some of it up, but I still have some rounds. And all the way back there, there's some rounds. So some of that wood, of course, I got to haul it away. It's pine. It's not good for burning in a fireplace. We have a fireplace in the house. It is okay to burn it in a wood pit or an outside fire pit. However, it should be dried for like a year before you do that. And, I need to get rid of it. But what I decided to do and what I thought about was, why not make pollinator houses with it? So what I'm gonna be doing is drilling various size holes in the face here. I have drill bits here from a 1/2 inch all the way to a 1/4 inch that I'll probably use, maybe even a little bit smaller than a 1/4 inch. However, these are not deep enough. When I read a little bit online, it said that they should go about 5 inches deep. Only the biggest two will be able to drill 5 inches. However, I ordered online another set of drill bits that are 12 inches long. So I'll be able to mark the drill bits and drill down to 5.5, maybe even 6 inches deep. But I'm gonna drill the preliminary holes with this small drill bit. And that way, all I gotta do when I get the new drill bit set, is to just auger out the remaining, couple of inches. I'm gonna shorten this down, make this about 7 inches. And that's why I got the chainsaw here. I got one over here, another blank. And I'm gonna try it. And what I will do with it is put it behind a bee shed there. I have like a flower bed back there with just random wildflowers, just for aesthetics, But I'm gonna sit it in the middle of that on the ground, right there in the middle of that flower bed. And maybe there'll be some bees to move in. Now I'm only gonna do one side, so I'll put the back of it against the shed. However, I could do both sides if the log is wide enough to where I don't drill all the way through, but have holes on both sides and just sit it, athwarts or crossways. Big word. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So I'm gonna help out pollinators, other pollinators, native pollinators, along with helping out the honeybees. I've seen a few of the pollinators around. I have a commercial built pollinator house that I think it's too high. I have to lower it down some, but it's only the tubes in that is only 4 inches deep. So from what I read, they're like 5.5, maybe closer to 6 inches. So that's what I'm gonna go with on here. And I'll probably make a couple of extra, show them to a couple of my friends at the bee club and a couple of people who manage community hives in community gardens, and maybe they'll want 1 or 2, and I'll just give them to them, you know, because it's free wood, I'm getting rid of it, but I'm helping nature. So let me get started. I cut these couple of blanks off. Just to get the right, you know, thickness. I didn't show cutting it because everybody's a critic. Oh, I use my hearing protection. I use safety glasses, had on, pair of gloves. Yeah, I've been using a chainsaw since I was probably 12. So I don't get complacent, but everyone's a critic. I don't have chaps. I don't have, but I'm not a forester, so, you know. Anyway, so this one, on the side I cut is fine, nice and straight, sort of. But it has this, it has this little, like, where I cut it, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that. It gives character. So these are the 2 blanks I'm gonna use. I don't know what sides, let's see. I'll do the other side. And now it's just a matter of drilling holes. You might hear some beeping coming from across the street. They got a bobcat, and they had like 3 or 4 loads of dirt delivered and topsoil and gravel and everything, so they're spreading all of that out. I apologize for that, but hey, I can't control what they do over there. But I'm gonna start drilling. This is the biggest drill bit I got right now, and if I drill all the way to the chuck, it's 4 inches deep. But like I said, when the new bits get here, I'll go 5.5 inches, and but I'll drill a couple of starter holes all the way through in this various places. These are just 2 different size drill bits. The biggest one that I got and probably the smallest one that I'm gonna use, which is a 1/4 inch. I do have one smaller, but I don't know if I'll use that. But I'm gonna do the other 2 in between, which is 3/8 of an inch and 5/16 of an inch. So there'll be 4 different size holes. You don't need to see that. I'll just show it when I'm done with those holes. But the new bits that I'm getting in the mail on Monday, they're like an auger style bit. So I may not have to go up and down to clear the hole as often as with these just wood drill bits that I have here. Plus, I'm only going to be drilling 1 inch or so more than what I'm drilling now. So it's only got to clear out that bottom inch, 1.5 inches. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, I'll just keep doing that, and I'll show you when I'm pretty much done with these 2. And I'm going to take a picture after I'm finished and send it to one of my bee club members and ask him if he's interested in one. I'll, give it to him. Or if he thinks that the one community garden we're going to will be interested in putting it out there. Anyway, so let me get to drilling, and I'll see you when I'm close to finished. Okay, well, maybe I need to add more holes, but that's a good start, I think. I'm gonna see, you know, there could be more holes, different sizes. I'll see what happens. I'll see what happens when I get the longer drill bits. But yeah, a nice sharp drill bit, and just for reference, each hole I had to drill in and pull the drill bit out to clear it about 3 times, and then it bottomed out on the third plunge. So you can count the number of holes, multiply that by 3, and that's how many times I did it. I do have a corded drill, but I didn't think I needed that. The battery one did fine. I didn't even change the battery. I got a 4 amp hour battery on that drill. So yeah, I'm gonna charge it back up and put these on hold until Monday, but you don't need to see that. All you gotta know is that I'm gonna drill the rest of it out to about 5.5 inches per hole. And I think that should suffice. And then I'll just sit it in place in the back or just anywhere, just around the property for pollinators. I'll probably put one behind my mechanical shed. Yeah, so I'll probably build about 4 or 5 of these and spread them out throughout the property. I also thought about, with a thicker piece of wood, to just do holes on both sides of the same piece. And then, but not all the way through, obviously. So I'll get a piece that's probably a foot wide and go down 5.5 inches on one side, 5.5 inches on the other side. And that leaves me with 1 inch in between. So, you know, yeah. And then I can put that anywhere, you know, and they can access both sides, or different pollinators can access both sides. Anyway, so that's it. That's what I'm gonna do today. And that was this week's video. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it gives you some idea on what you can do with some extra pieces of lumber or wood that you got to get rid of. Excuse me. It doesn't have to be a tree stump. It could be 2x4s, drill into the ends, connect them all together, make a block, whatever. It could be some old rotted wood. You know, let it rot, but let something live in there while it's rotting, you know. Anyway, all right, that's it. Oh, I got on these safety glasses. That's it. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. Hopefully next week it'll be a little bit warmer. It's still kind of chilly today. It's why I got on a hoodie. It's not a good day to get into the bees, but we got those days are coming. So it's spring is starting, and yeah, we should be getting in pretty good. All right, that's it for now. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. And have fun with your bees and your native pollinators. They can be fun too. All right, bye y'all.